Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday night, which means it is Inner Geekdom night here at Jack of All Trivia. My name is the King of Hearts, James Shimo. I'm your host with the most. So glad to have you guys with us here tonight. And boy, howdy, do we have a great matchup. It is the final round one matchup in the Inner Geekdom tournament. I know, finally, after all of this time, we are finally going to finish off round one, and we will see exactly how the pairings match up for round number two. So, with that out of the way, I do want to go ahead and introduce a couple of people who will be helping me tonight. First off, running the ones and twos, he is my co-host for the evening, the one and only Mr. Haven, the villain Pendergast. Haven, how you doing, man?
All right, man. And you forgot to say your NWO brother here. Holy shit, we got two brand new players. Not brand new, they tested the water before, but this is their first single match in their geekdom, and this is gonna be something special to watch, man. I can't wait to see who gets this W tonight, man. Two new players is amazing, and we got a co-host or a scorekeeper, James. Back to you, brother.
Absolutely, positively. We have one heck of a scorekeeper tonight. He is actually advanced to the second round of the Inner Geekdom tournament. He will be taking on one Deborah Mathis. That is Mr. C-Dub Christopher Woodburn. Chris, how you doing, man?
Excited to be here tonight. Thanks for having me, fellas. And what's that I smell? Fresh meat. Gonna be interesting to see which one of these fine gentlemen will move forward in the tournament, and maybe eventually they'll get a crack at me.
We will see what happens. Yes, indeed. Both these gentlemen are slightly new to the Inner Geekdom division. You might have seen them in our MCU Gauntlet match not too long ago, Last Nerd Standing, which was a fantastic success. So I want to thank everybody who watched and everybody who competed. But that is not what we are here to discuss today. We are here instead to continue on in the Inner Geekdom tournament. And yes, we are open to everybody here at Jack of All Trivia. Two fresh newcomers have an opportunity to make their way in the tournament and potentially have a shot at the Inner Geekdom champion, Mr. Grant Gregory. So without any further ado, I'm going to shut my yap for a little bit. Haven, why don't you see how both of you guys are feeling tonight?
All right. We have going alphabetical in order. We have Brandon Big Time Dunlap. What's going on, brother? How are you feeling coming into this match tonight?
I'm feeling great, Evan. I'm super excited to just get my feet wet a little more, and got a taste of it in the MCU free for all, and it was fun, and hope to keep it going.
All right. Any words for your opponent tonight? His name is Joe. Anything you want to say to this guy?
I'm not really a big trash talker, so best of luck, Joe. Should be a fun match.
All right. Very respectable. Big Time is coming into this league and this division and this family. So we already know off the gate, he is a nice guy. Now to another debuting player. He is Joe Hot Fuzz Fairley. How are you feeling tonight, sir?
Well, first of all, I'd like to point out that it is not Monday evening. It is Tuesday morning because it's 2 a.m. where I am. So,
the time.
Not much of a trash talker either, I'll be honest. So good luck to you as well, Brandon.
Thanks, bud.
All right. Joe, why do you think you're going to be good in the IG division?
I've seen a lot of the IG type movies. I feel like I've memorized a lot. I know a lot. I know who's in it. I know the scores and the directors. But let's just hope the right questions come up.
All right. For everybody watching around the world, would you like to tell everybody where you're from? Because you have a great accent right now. So I know a lot of people are watching. They're on pins and needles and know more about you. Where are you from, brother?
I'm sitting here, 2:30 a.m. here in London.
Woo! London, 2:30 in the morning. You know he's ready to play a match, and you know he's ready to whip some ass and take some names. Let's see if it happens. Back to my NWO brother, the King of Hearts himself, James Shimo.
All right, thank you very much, Haven, and I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight, Jack of All Trivia proudly brings to you an Inner Geekdom division match scheduled for 3 rounds to a finish. Introducing first, he is brand new, making his singles debut in the Inner Geekdom division. He is Big Time Brandon Dunlap.
Thanks, guys. Glad to be here.
And his opponent, also making his Inner Geekdom singles debut, Hot Fuzz Joe Farrelly. All right, gentlemen, this is how it's going to work. Round number 1, you will receive 8 different questions from 8 movie categories. You will write down your answers on a whiteboard or piece of paper, whatever is at your disposal. You will have 15 seconds to do so. Once time is called, I will call you each individually by name. You will reveal your answer to the camera and say it at the exact same time. Each question answered correctly is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. However, if you are able to get all 8 questions correct, then keep in mind you will receive a bonus question worth 1 additional point. Now, with that being said, also keep in mind that you have 4 usages of our repeat rule. If you need to stall for some time, you didn't quite hear a question correctly, throw that one out there. We'll be happy to repeat the question for you. Also, if you cannot hear the question correctly due to technical issues, just say, I need a technical repeat, and we'll go ahead and give you a free one on that. Also, keep in mind of the challenge rule. We also have that in place. If you think a ruling went sideways when it clearly shouldn't have, toss out your challenge. Myself, Haven, and C-Dub will deliberate, and we will render our decision. If you win the challenge, you get to keep it and continue on to potentially use it later. If not, you'll lose the opportunity to challenge any other rulings throughout the course of the match. With that being said, Joe Farrelly, are you ready?
Bring the noise.
Brandon Dunlap, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
C-Dub scorekeeper, you ready to go?
Most definitely, partner.
Woo!
My NWO brother, are you too sweet?
For life.
All right, then let's rock and roll. Ding, ding. All right, gentlemen, your first question is going to come in the category of Star Wars movies. Here we go. According to Han Solo, the Millennium Falcon made the Kessel Run in how many parsecs?
Ooh. He gave him a really nice question for their debut and match. And of course, everybody loves Star Wars, and they know the classic history by
I would hope so.
the run that Han Solo made.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, we'll go to Brandon first.
Hold on, guys. Sorry. 12 parsecs.
All right, we can't see your board there. Okay, there you go. You're good.
Yep. Good?
I can see it now. All right, and Joe.
Less than 12 parsecs.
All right, we'll accept either one of those. So everybody, both people get a point on that one.
That's what I
All right.
originally had written. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
12,
Ooh.
less than 12, whatever. Works its way out either way. All right, next question is going to come in the category of the MCU.
Oh, fan favorite here.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully you guys have all seen this movie. In Avengers Endgame, what is the name of Tony Stark's daughter?
No, this was an emotional movie that might break the record of all-time best-selling film.
It will break the record. It will pass Avatar.
Yeah, needs about
It's
$200 million
Avatar in one of them.
left.
It's about $160 million shy.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Joe.
Morgan.
Correct.
That is correct. And Brennan.
Morgan Stark.
Very good. All right. Next question is going to come in the category of DC. Keep in mind, these are all the movies outside of the DCEU. Who played the Caped Crusader in the much maligned Joel Schumacher film Batman and Robin?
Oh, good Lord. Really?
And
Brandon,
I can't just write IG questions about the movies I like.
You're right.
As bad as this movie is, I don't like Batman Forever even more.
I really like
Ooh,
Batman.
might give him a spoiler right there. A little hint.
All righty. And we're looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Brandon.
All right, that is Mr. George Clooney. I don't know if you can read it.
Yep, Mr. Perpetual Bachelor George Clooney is correct. And let's go to Joe.
Clooney.
All right, well done. All right, let us move on to our next category. The next category is going to be mixed bag.
Ah,
Here we go. In Kingsman, The Secret Service, Eggsy's pet dog, JB, is what breed?
Oh, beautiful dog. Beautiful dog.
Yeah, I thought about getting one of these at some point.
King
They
of
seem
Hearts,
like-
if you, I was about to ask you that too. You just ruined it. I was going to ask you if you were going to get a breed of dog, would this dog be on the option list?
Probably, although if I had to pick my dream dog, it'd probably be a Siberian Husky.
Oh, beautiful.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Joe.
Pug.
That is correct. And Brandon.
I had it wrong. I had put a bulldog. He was totally a pug.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying Eggsy thought he was a bulldog, and that's why he picked him.
Yep, that's where I got messed up.
It was a baby bulldog.
It'll get bigger,
It's
won't
gonna
it?
grow, right?
Anyway, I'm not going to finish that. All right, let's keep going. Next question. After 4, we're going to move on. Next category is going to be directors.
Hey.
All righty. Who directed Superman the movie?
Guys, I'm completely losing signal.
Did you not hear the question?
No, I need a technical repeat. I didn't hear.
Okay,
anything
not a
off
problem.
there.
We can give you that. Who
Anything off the
directed
Bulldog?
Superman the movie?
I think he heard you that time.
I would hope so.
I believe so.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Brandon.
I put Richard Donner.
And that would be correct. Joe.
Richard Donner.
Very good. All right, both these guys are hitting strong here. Joe is still going strong right now at a perfect round. So let's see what we can do with the next one, which is going to come in the category of Marvel films. All right. In Marvel films, who portrays the half-breed vampire hunter Blade?
Man, I tell you, if I was in this match, I'd love these questions.
I mean, they are kind of new-ish to the IG League. I don't want to scare away too quickly.
Scared away.
Yeah, this was a pretty good franchise when you think about it. This was one of the first comic book film franchises, out there that kind of, invigorated the genre.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
most definitely.
In 5,
The first 2 films, not the third one.
3, 2, 1, pens down. All right, let's go to, I believe, Joe first.
Wesley Snipes.
That is correct. And Brennan.
Wesley Snipes.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's see if I can stump them just a little bit with this next one. The category is DCEU. In Man of Steel, what is the name of Kal-El's mother, his biological mother?
Good question.
Yeah, it's a beautiful name. It's been in history for over 70 years. So let's see what these guys know about their Superman heritage.
Indeed, indeed. Superman, one of the longest running superheroes in comic history. Just narrowly beating out Batman, I believe.
Well, first, but some people say Hercules, but Superman was pretty much first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Brandon.
I put Laura L. Hold on.
That would be correct. And Joe.
Yeah, I had Tor-El, didn't have it.
Ooh, all right. So now Brandon ties it right back up. They're even 6-6. Heading into the final question here. And the final question is going to come in the category of the Wizarding World. Before Harry is sorted to the Gryffindor house, the Sorting Hat remarks that he would do well in which other Hogwarts house?
Ooh.
Yeah, I remember the scene.
So yeah, I ease him in with a couple of the easy ones, and then I smack him down in the end. That's what I do. I build up
This should be easy if you watch this movie.
Very true. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, and Joe.
Slytherin.
Very good. That is correct. And Brennan.
Nice.
The house of Slytherin.
All right. Well,
Nice.
that
Fun
out of the
fact,
way.
I-
Round 1 is in the books.
Fun
Hey,
fact,
great
I
job so
auditioned
far,
for those
Joe.
movies.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Joe.
Fun fact, I auditioned for those movies.
No
How
way.
did you? Nice.
Well, I auditioned for the role of Cedric Diggory, which went to Robert Pattinson, so I could have been Batman.
Ah.
All righty. Well, with that being said, round 1 is officially out of the way. And man, you want to talk about a neck and neck battle between these two newcomers, 7 points apiece heading into round number 2. I mean, this is pretty good for a debut, especially having very, very limited exposure to the IG format before with the MCU match. Chris, what do you think of this match so far?
It's exciting. Both competitors are coming in hot, showing that they know their stuff, and can't wait to see the rest of this match and how it unfolds.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, with that being said, right now we are going to go ahead and move into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to work exactly like this. I have a random number generator here set between the numbers of 1 and 12. When I spin this thing up, it is going to dish out a number that corresponds with a different category. Now, if the competitors do not like the category that they are given at first, they may go again unless they land on either player's or opponent's choice. Obviously, if you land on player's choice, your fate is in your own hands. If you land on opponent's choice, then that honor goes to your opponent. You will get 5 questions in your ultimately selected category. Each of those questions will be worth 2 points apiece. However, if you need a little additional help, do not be afraid to check to multiple choice, in which case the value of the question will then drop to 1 point. Also, keep in mind, gentlemen, that if you do not get a question correct, your opponents do have the opportunity to steal. So, with that out of the way, I understand that we are tied at the moment. So, I'm going to go ahead and flip a coin on my fancy little app here. Let's see here. Alphabetical order. Brennan, call heads or tails.
Heads.
It is heads. So, with that being said, you now have the opportunity of choosing whether you can go first or if you would like to defer to Joe.
I will go first.
All right, very good. The number is being generated now. You landed on category number 4, which is the category of Star Trek. Would you like to keep it or go again?
I will go again, please.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and clear this off. You landed on category number 7, which is the category of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'll take it, although I have no choice.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Your first question. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, what sport does Casey Jones introduce the time-displaced samurai to?
Hockey.
Hockey is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
All right. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Out of the Shadows, who plays the New York Chief of Police?
Oh, shoot.
There's repeats and multiple choice in this
Multiple
round.
choice, please.
Okay. Multiple choice. Is it A, Alessandra Ambrosio, B, Laura Linney, C, Judith
Laura
Hogue?
Linney.
Laura Linney is correct for 1 point.
I knew her face. I just couldn't think of the name.
Big
Question
time.
2. Yep. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original one in 1990,
Okay.
who plays April's boss at Channel 3 News, Charles Pennington?
Oh,
Oh,
That's a hard one.
no.
No, this motherfucker's been a lot of shit back then. He always played dickhead.
Can I get multiple choice?
Yes, you can. Is it A, Raymond Serra, B, Brian Tochi, C, Michael Turney, or D, Jay Patterson?
Jay Patterson.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh,
Nice. Ooh.
All right. Get ready for a massive groan from the peanut gallery.
got it.
In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, the Turtles end up fighting in a nightclub where which recording artist is performing?
That would be Vanilla Ice.
That is correct for 2 points.
I love that scene.
Yeah, me too.
All right. In 2007's TMNT, Raphael has a fight with one of the 13 monsters inside what kind of business?
It is. Can I get multiple choice?
Yes, you can. Is it A, diner, B, an antique shop, C, a museum, or D, a jewelry store?
A museum?
That is incorrect. Joe, for a 1 point steal, your options again are A, a diner, B, an antique shop, C, a museum, or D, a jewelry store.
I'll go with the jewelry store.
That is also
Ooh.
incorrect. We were looking for a diner.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
Okay.
But also, hey, all that being said, not a bad round by big time Brandon. C-Dub, what does the score look like after Brandon's round 2?
Well, Brandon has taken a lead, and he's now up 13-7.
Woo!
Very
But-
nice.
Joe is still
Impressive.
going to play right now, so he could come back or he could even take the lead.
Absolutely correct here. We have no idea. Well, let's see what we can do next here. So, Joe, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. You landed on category number 4, which, as we stated before, is the category of Star Trek. Would you like to keep
Yeah,
that or
I'll
go
take it.
again?
I'll take it.
All right, Star Trek it is. All right, here we go. Question number 1. In Star Trek Generations, Jean-Luc Picard learns that his uncle and nephew have died. How did they die?
Killed in a fire.
That is correct. 2 points.
Woo!
Nice. Well done.
Right.
I love that movie.
All right. In Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, who takes command of the Enterprise after Kirk and McCoy are arrested and sentenced to lifetime imprisonment?
I believe it's Chekhov.
That is incorrect.
Ooh.
Brandon, for a 2 point steal.
I can't get multiple choice, can I?
Nope.
No.
No, I'm not even gonna try and stab at that.
All right. The correct answer was Spock. All right. Question number 3. In the J.J. Abrams Star Trek films, who plays Captain and later Admiral Christopher Pike?
Bruce Greenwood.
That is correct for 2 points.
Woo!
All right,
Oh,
here we
to
go.
Pull that name, Jesus.
In Star Trek, the motion picture, the AI known as V'ger is spawned from what kind of a machine?
No, the Voyager shuttle spacecraft.
I was like, can you say that again?
Be the Voyager probe.
Didn't quite get it. Space probe is correct, yes. All right, 2
Woo!
points. All right. And your final question in round 2, in the category of Star Trek. What is the name of Shinzon's warship in Star Trek Nemesis?
Yeah, I'm going to need multiple choice when I hear it.
All right. Is it A, the Cutlass, B, the Damocles, C, the Orion, or D, the Scimitar?
Scimitar.
That is correct for 1 point.
Spock, damn it.
Woo!
All right. Very, very well fought round number 2 by Hot Fuzz Fairley. Where do our scores sit now, Mr. C-Dub Woodburn?
Well, Joe has now taken a lead, is now up 14-13.
Nice.
All right. So with that said, we move Now into round number 3. Round 3 is going to work like this, gentlemen. You will each have a choice of 3 numbers between 1 and 15. Each question will be worth a different point amount. The first one being worth 2 points, The second worth 3 points, and the third worth 5 points. At the end of this round, we will either have a winner or we will go into sudden death. Joe, since you are currently in the lead, you may choose your 3 numbers first. Again, the range is 1 to 15.
6, 12, 4.
6, 12, 4. Woo.
All right. And Brandon, let's have your 3, please.
2, 7, and 14.
2, 7, and 14. Very good. All right, Brandon, since you are currently trailing, we will go to your question first.
Okay.
All right. And your first question is going to come in the category of heroes. Question number 2, you chose category 2. That is the category of heroes. For 2 points, your question is, when testing the flight capabilities of his first Iron Man suit, what problem does Tony encounter the higher he flies?
It freezes. Icing.
Ice and freezing, we'll accept either one. So, correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Okay. All right. I believe, is Joe still in the lead?
No, Brandon was the lead.
Okay, Brandon just took the lead, so now we move
1 point
to
swing.
Joe's 2-pointer. Here we go. All right.
Category number 6, brother.
Category number 6. And that is going to come in the category of movie release dates.
Movie
release.
Okay, here we go. The films 30 Days of Night and 300 came out in which year?
2004.
That is incorrect. We were looking for 2007. All right, so we stick with Joe now, and we move to the 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer is going to come in category number 12. That is going to come in the category of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nice. That's a category.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Hey, if you can see it at Comic-Con, it counts, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Now I got you.
All right, here we go, Joe. What is the name of the organization for which Cutler Beckett works?
East India Trading Company.
That is
All right.
correct for 3 points.
Woo.
Well done.
All right. Next question.
Hold on.
Go
We
back
move
to
back to Brandon for his 3-pointer.
Yep, we go to Brandon now for his 3-pointer. Category number 7. Category number 7 is the category of Who Said It.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. Are we looking for actor or? Oh, it'll say in the question. Never mind. Good.
It'll say in the question, yes. Okay. Which Dark Knight trilogy character said the following? If you're not getting shot at, Harvey, you're not doing your job right.
As Rachel Dawes.
That is correct for 3 points. All right. Now we move to Joe's 5-point question.
Yep.
And remember,
All right.
remember, Joe, you still have all 4 repeats.
All right, here we go. Category number 4 is going to give Joe the category of video game movies.
Nice.
Here we go. For
Well done,
5
Brandon.
points and to stay alive. What does Kirk use to kill both Salish and himself in Uwe Boll's House of the Dead?
Repeat the question.
Okay, that's 1. What does Kirk use to kill both Salish and himself in Uwe Boll's House of the Dead?
Well done, Brandon. I'm going to say shotgun.
5,
Shotgun.
4. And your winner, Brennan Big Time Dunlap. The correct answer was Dynamite. Dynamite was the answer we were looking for.
Quick question. Would you have given it if I'd said bomb?
I wouldn't necessarily go bomb because I believe in the movie it is specifically a stick of dynamite.
No, that's fair enough.
Well,
That's just what I was thinking. I've not seen it. So.
Yeah. Now, if you'd had said explosives, maybe we could have gone through some kind of deliberation there, but the dynamite specifically was what that was used, so there could have been an argument either way. But with that said, what a battle between these two newcomers. Brennan Dunlap moves on in the Inner Geekdom tournament. Joe gets a good first run and obviously now has some work to do to get a little higher up in the rankings here in IG. But based on the showing he gave today, I do not believe he'll have a single issue with that. With that said, Cita, can we get a final score count, please?
Brandon wins the stats 18-17.
Wow, 1 point difference. How do you like that? All right. Well, with that being said, C-Dub, since it looks like Haven popped off here for a minute, why don't you go ahead and see how these guys are feeling after the match and get their overall thoughts and reactions on the match itself.
Absolutely. So, Brandon, your first match here in the IG, how'd you like it, and how pumped are you? You're moving on to the next round.
You know, I liked it a lot. It was an absolute blast, man. You know, I have fun with movie trivia in general, and this is my first time, doing an actual match, and it was fun, and it was so great, so competitive, and I could not ask for a better opponent. So, right on, Joe. Great job.
Absolutely. All right, and to our unfortunate loser today, Joe. I know this match didn't go your way, but you got nothing to hang your hat on. You were very impressive. Both of you guys are somebody who I'm gonna have my eyes on in the future. And that House of the Dead question, I've never seen the film, so I wouldn't have known that answer either. But yeah, how you feeling, bro?
Yeah, no, I feel good. I'm just a bit disappointed about missing the Spock answer. It just seemed like, of course it's going to be Spock. It can't be Spock. But that's what you do. I got into my own head a little bit in that last one, but Brannon played so well. It was a hell of a performance. I'm looking forward to coming back.
Thanks, man.
Guys, take it easy.
Thanks, you too.
All right. Well, two very, 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 very competent players, very, very driven players, very respectful as well in their separate victory/defeat tonight. So obviously these guys are two to really keep an eye on as the Inner Geekdom division continues to expand and to grow. With that said, I will be releasing the official matchups for the Inner Geekdom tournament, the brackets and everything for the rest of round 2 and the rest of the Inner Geekdom tournament later on this week. So be on the lookout for those on the Jack of All Trivia Facebook group page. With that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here tonight. So with that said, why don't we go first to our winner, Mr. Brennan Dunlap. Where can everybody find you online?
I'm not a big online guy. I've got a Facebook just like everybody else, Brennan Dunlap. I have a Instagram, bdunlap85. I think I have a Twitter, but I don't go on there very much. So, I'm not that hard to find.
All right. Very, very good. Cool deal. And, of course, our scorekeeper today, since our other competitors seems to have popped off somewhere, I guess he's got to go to bed. I mean, it is probably about 3 o'clock in the morning where he's at. C-Dub, Chris Woodburn, thanks for being here, Chris. Where can everybody find you?
It was a pleasure being here. Always enjoy this. And you can find me on YouTube, Christopher Woodburn, Twitter, Chris Woodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. If you do Schmodown reactions, which James Shimo doesn't do anymore, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook.
All right, fantastic. And, of course, my brother on the NWO, the man running the 1s and 2s, Mr. Haven Pendergast. Where can everybody find you?
Of course, on Facebook at Jack of All Trivia, and if you're on YouTube at Jack of All Trivia.
All right. And, of course, you can find me right here at Jack of All Trivia, hosting the Inner Geekdom division every single Monday. You can also find me defending the Wrestling Championship over on the Wrestling Trivia shows. We run those on Wednesdays. You can also find me occasionally competing in the Movie Trivia League and in the Comic Book League, which hopefully I'm going to be involved in another comic book match very, very soon. So be on the lookout for those. But that is going to do it for us here at Jack of All Trivia, ladies and gentlemen. So without any other kind of nonsense, I will bid you all adieu. So for Big Time Brandon, for C-Dub Chris Woodburn, for the Villain Haven Pendergast, I am the King of Hearts, James Shimo, saying to you goodbye and good night. Bang!
Haven left the call again.
Yeah.
Great win, Brandon. Oh, Brandon left.
And now we're just left twisting in the wind. Live entertainment, folks.
So how's everything going for you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I went and seen a movie